Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam and Carter are remonstrating off a fierce fight for Hope, but which man will win Hope's heart in the end? Carter is formerly eager to lock in a future with Hope, but he'll come indeed more determined soon enough. That's because Carter will sweat he could lose Hope to the competition now that Liam's decided he wants Hope back. After Hope rejects Liam's plea to reunite, she may leave Carter in the dark on her ex-husband's rearmost pitch. That won't stop Carter from seeing Liam's thing of putting his family back together. Liam averring nothing's more important to him than Hope and Beth. Carter is forced to watch a family group clinch and ends up glaring at Liam. It's clear that Liam won't let Hope and Carter's engagement stand in his way. Hope isn't Mrs. Walton yet, so there's still time for Liam to wear her down and move her that they should be a couple again. Carter will do everything in his power to stop Hope and Liam from continuing their love story. Carter wants Hope to tell a new love story with him rather, so he'll pressure Hope to elope and try to shut Liam down. It's easy to imagine Carter defying Liam about his intentions and prompting him to back off. Liam might contend he can't do that, not when his family's future is on the line. Still, that doesn't guarantee that she'll come Carter's woman. If Hope goes on with a quickie marriage, Liam might intrude the form with one last speech that could win Hope over. Hope might simply suppose back on all her Liam recollections and decide she can't go through with marrying Carter. Carter could be at a disadvantage then since Hope and Liam have so important history. Liam and Hope also partake a son, so there are some good reasons for Hope to choose him over Carter in the end. Hope will have some tough opinions to make. Hope didn't anticipate where she'd be at this point in her life. Single status isn't commodity she asked or may retain for much longer. Carter was a longtime friend, but he no way romantically allowed of Hope until more recent times. Hope hadn't considered Carter because she was in love with Liam for so numerous times. The triangle involving Steffi, Hope, and Liam allowed time to slip down. The below plot won't be redefined in the near future. But a new bone could include Hope's connections to Carter, Liam, and Thomas. Thomas isn't an option. Observers saw that he was engaged to Paris the last time they and Douglas returned. Thomas may reappear as a detached man. An explanation about his particular life will surely be offered, along with whatever details about the son that Hope espoused, assuming Douglas isn't also back. But until that happens in the coming weeks, Hope has two options while believing she has only one. Carter was involved with Paris and her family, Zoe. He was also passionately connected to Quinn with that created connection fusing hot and also oddly being excluded. Hope came the coming great love of Carter's life. He's progressed through what's happened in recent times and is intent on getting this connection right. Hope appears to be the right woman at the right time. She's single, has no attachments, and believes that the father of her son, Beth, is going to die. Liam gave Carter his blessing a short time before learning that Paris and Zoe's mama, Grace, prevaricated about the inoperable brain excrescence. That reversal put Liam incontinently back in the picture. There's commodity that Thomas and Carter can't contend with. He shares a natural child, Beth, with Hope. Thomas wanted Hope to come Douglas' consanguineous mama. She freehandedly granted that want. Carter and Hope might have children eventually, but they don't have any now. Hope's enduring link to Liam can't be undervalued, as Carter will probably see. Thomas frequently been the wild card and will add a demanded cure of query when he returns, where Hope has been living peacefully and with sanguinity about her future. Carter to make an elopement plan. Liam wants to reunite with Hope. Also, Will asks for help from Sheila. Liam isn't dying after all. With this new disclosure, Liam now needs to figure out what his new future looks like. Liam gets some advice from Bill. Bill greatly regrets losing Katie. The man won't want Liam to make the same mistake with Hope. Liam did encourage Hope to forgive Carter. Also, they got engaged, and Liam was authentically happy for them. That was when he allowed. He was dying. Bill encourages his son to fight for love. So, Liam makes a passionate plea to his former honey. By Friday, however, Liam embarks on a charge to reunite his family. Carter will propose to Hope. And Carter formerly did this formerly ahead. So, I'm not sure why he's proposing an alternate time. Liam alive and well, Carter will suggest they get wedded right down? In any case, the offer gets crashed by Ridge. The men argue, but ultimately, they make a pact. Also, on Friday's occasion, Carter will want to elope with Hope. Will has no idea what happened the night of the party. Will knows that he slept with someone, but it could have been Electra. Will ends up turning to Sheila for help. Will knows he betrayed Electra, but has no idea with whom. When he turns to Sheila for help, will she tell him the verity? Presumably not. I can see Sheila continuing to cover for Luna. Gentle love has worked on the girl. So, just how much further does Luna need to go before Sheila does the right thing? The more that Will fixates on that night, the further suspicious Electra could come. Katie is about to unleash her fury. Luna, Lee, and Sheila are each set to defy the wrath of Will Mama, so we need to brace ourselves. Katie was maddened upon discovering that Will risked everything, including his life, by laying a trap for Luna. Will could have encountered a dire outgrowth that day, so Katie feels a sense of relief now that she believes Luna is permanently gone. It'll be an unthinkable shock to learn else. Katie's supposition stems from Lee, who spread the word at the sanitarium that Luna had survived. While this news originally brought a shriek of relief for Katie, she'll ultimately admit updates about Luna still being alive and will lose her temper yet again. Katie will inescapably be furious once she finds out that Lee had faked Luna's death and that Sheila has been abetting her in keeping this secret. It's a safe bet that Sheila and Lee will encounter some counter-reaction for their conduct, and it'll come from numerous people, not only from Katie. This is particularly true in light of the recent events involving Will at Il Giardino, where he was taken advantage of in the crapulous torpor that Luna also caused. Luna got Will intoxicated to bait him into bed, and that reproach can't remain retired ever. The verity will ultimately surface, especially if Luna finds herself pregnant with Will's child. This could give Katie with yet another motive to unleash her wrathfulness on Luna, Lee, and Sheila formerly each is revealed. Katie is inescapably stepping into her defensive ma bear persona because Will is her cherished little boy. Whenever it concerns Will, Katie is sure to defend him fiercely and come furious if her son is harmed. Katie threw an emotional whirlwind, and she's about to face one shortly with all the fermentation caused by Luna. Will is under Luna's attack, a plot that could unfold without the collaboration of Lee and Sheila. Katie will be absolutely furious about this and a lot further. Luna put her crazy plan into stir. She crashed Will's party to get him drunk. Luna gave him 180 evidence alcohol, which could make him sick. Luna's minatory raspberries might suggest that she's trying to get vengeance on him. Everyone is thwarted by Luna's rearmost moves. She snuck out of Lee's apartment and disguised herself as a bartender at Il Giardino. One of the waiters handed Luna a charger of sliders and informed her to hand them out to the party guests. Also, she served Will's table, and unexpectedly, no bone. Honored her. Luna's plan is working. A bartender advised Luna not to serve 180 evidence alcohol that's also tasteless. He uttered, it should be outlawed. At the right time, Will ordered a vodka soda pop. Luna used the think of choice to get him as drunk as possible. Is this an attempt to get him into bed with her? Or is this vengeance? Luna seems to have no guilt for her once conduct. When she woke up from a coma, she incontinently allowed of Will. She seems to have veritably many details about what happened when she kissed him. Or, she could be pulling a fast bone. Over observers. This could be her attempt to get vengeance on him. Perhaps she actually wants Will to get alcohol poisoning, so he ends up in the sanitarium. This would make further sense than her crazy preoccupation with him. Does Aunt Luna flash back the time when Will wore a line to expose her plan to kill Steffi? She's looking like a smitten teenager in love. It would make sense if this plot had a plot twist that transferred Will into trouble and could get him to lose his job after what he did to her. After all, Electra nearly got fired when Remy created those AI deepfake buff of her and spread them around the office. It's not a reach for our favorite villain to want to get justice served in a strong drink.